Oye, siempre ha sido el gran amor. Chacha.
Sin fuego, adiós, me voy para La Habana.
Ah,
Sin fuego, adiós, lo que me da la gana.
es la verdad. Oye,
Sin fuego, adiós, me voy para La Habana.
adiós. Goodbye.
Sin fuego,
Oh.
adiós, lo que me da la gana.
I got you. Guys. Hey, yo. Oh, gosh. Okay, we're good. Guys, Luke's a real one for this. Go follow him. Oh. All right, hit the gate. I mean, when you don't have a truck, this is kind of what you gotta do. Ironically, we're in a truck right now. Oh gosh, that thing's like a sail in the wind. Oh my God. God. I love that car. All right, ready to go. Don't lose a wheel. You good in here? What? You good in here? I can't hear anything. Perfect. I feel like we're a bunch of pirates. Like I'm standing in the back. He's got the thing, a full sail back there. Easy. This shot right here, that's the money shot. It looks so good from this angle. Also, you guys already know it's about to get a whole lot wider. About 1.5, I think maybe 2 inches on either side. It's gonna be insane. Now you guys already know we've been sitting on these wheels for a while now, but they've just been chilling in the boxes until we were able to unpack them. But I am so hyped on how they turned out. Let's get one of them open real quick. Bro, how you doing? You okay? You a little traumatized?
I did one pull, this tire ended up back there, so it's like pretty loose tire right there.
Quick break for mail time, mail time. Yes.
You know, God bless the homies at Fan Home. Boys, when you see this thing, they hooked it up. I am embracing all the glory of my childhood dreams. We're building the Fast and Furious Dodge Charger RT from Dom himself. So Fan Home is hooking you guys up. You can build an exact scale model replica of the Dodge Challenger RT from the movie Fast and Furious. This is Dom's exact ride. They send you each and every piece. So build this sucker along with me. Subscribe now and receive your first monthly package with 2 assembly stages, tools, everything you need at the first link in the description down below. Mega shout out to Fan Home for sponsoring this video. This is legit one of my favorite sponsorships. I'm gonna have so much fun with this. Anyway, back to the video. Now, a few goals for today. 1, we need to check out the wheels. I haven't shown you guys the wheels quite yet. Absolutely insane. 2, we've got the coilovers going on the Corvette. We're gonna slam it. It's gonna look absolutely nutty. So we're gonna pull all that crap out and hook her up with some goodies from the good old boys at Fortune Auto. And 3, I think we're gonna wrap the Corvette live at SEMA. Brometheus, when I tell you these wheels are absolutely bussin', I'm not, I'm not kidding. But it's a box in a box. Just let me see the wheels already. Oh, zaddy. Bruh, dude. Oh my gosh, look at the girth. They barely even squeeze in between the cars. Ready? Oh, baby girl, look at those hogs. And of course, can't forget the fronts either. Oh my gosh, bro. They're so light too for like a proper, true 3-piece wheel. Dude, these things feel absolutely solid. Now, as you guys know, next up on the Corvette is the wide body. We've got all the pieces right here. These are ready to go on. It's gonna make the car roughly, I think it's 1.5 to 2 inches wider on either side. That means we're talking the front and the rear. We're currently on a set of Ford Stars. These are monoblock. These are sick wheels. I absolutely love them, but it's really difficult to find a wheel that's wide enough and has a low enough offset to fit a wide body without going to a 3-piece. So you guys already know that's what we had to go with. We're rocking a 19 by 10, -8, and that's that's the crazy part. That's just the front. Like, check this out. On the front, we've got roughly a 3.5 inch lip, 3 3/4. This is where it gets insane. This is a 19 by 12, -26. The offset is absolutely wild. If you guys look down on there, the lips are almost 6 inches. I may end up changing these, but for now, I felt like this was the safest bet because we may end up wrapping the Corvette at some point, but I figured this color scheme would go well with the red or pretty much anything else we pick. This is the other box that we have going on to the Corvette. As you guys know, we got hooked up from the good old boys at Fortune Auto. I am so hyped. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I genuinely feel so honored to be working with Fortune Auto on the Corvette because it's such a gnarly build, like 1,000 horsepower, so many things going on under the hood, and now it's time to bless the outside, and one of the greatest blessings that we're going to give it is the blessing of perfect suspension. What makes me honestly so hyped to work with Fortune Auto is that if you look at these, and then if you look at like the stock suspension, for example, absolute trash. Even something like this, it's like you're getting closer, but the boys at Fortune Auto take such pride in what they do and what they create that each product comes out looking absolutely insane. You can hang it on your wall. I'm not gonna lie, I was terrified of pulling out the leaf spring, but look, here it is. We got it out, 4 bolts, easy cheese. We're already out, we're good to go. Coilovers are ready to go in. Now, who on this beautiful green earth ever thought this was a good idea needs to be reprimanded or at least a firm spanking, because what were they thinking? In the moment of truth, I actually feel kind of bad putting these in because they look so good. I'd be lying if I said the install wasn't going absolutely swimmingly. Look at these things, especially out in the sun. The way that that powder coating on the top hat, on the bottom mount, those anodized collars. I kind of feel like a broken record, but just literally every single detail of these is just absolutely off the charts. That being said, yes, the fronts are completely wrapped up. They look so good in there. I'm so hyped to just see how these feel. It's gonna be an insane change over that dumb leaf spring. Genuinely, I don't know what GM was thinking, but fortunately, the boys at Fortune Auto know exactly what they're doing. These hogs are gonna sit right there. Now with coilovers, there's a little bit more that goes into these than just the manufacturing process as far as what Fortune Auto did with the valving, everything like that, the spring rates. There's also, of course, the height adjustability. There's the damping control. We're just gonna make sure this top color is tight, and then we're gonna grab our trusty measuring tape. Go ahead and make sure that our height is set properly on each side and that they match, and then it's back in the car, baby. Also, fun fact for you, I didn't know this before I bought the Corvette, functional brake cooling ducts. This car is so much more advanced than what people make it out to be. Like, air enters in here, travels through here, exits through there, cools the brakes down, which is why it makes it even like extra weird that there's leaf springs back here. Yeet. And just like that, in no time, look at this car. I'm so stoked. Wheels are back on, suspension is all buttoned up. We're good to go. It's time to set it down and check the ride height, which is always kind of a guess. So I think we're gonna be, on the lower side. We might have to raise it up. We'll see. It's getting harder and harder to navigate all these cars. The GTR is actually good right now. The RX-7 just had boost leak test done. We got to move that out of the way so we can check out the Corvette outside. Yeah, okay. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much is that car a weed eater? Also, if you think that's oil, no it isn't, and I don't want to talk about it. Yo, and moment of truth. Let's go. I actually haven't started this car in forever. I just can't. You can't hit me anyway. Now, as I mentioned, a lot of the suspension stuff as far as like setting the height on the coilovers themselves, you have to set it off the car, obviously. So there's a lot of guesswork, but if I don't say so myself, that's a good guess.
Feeling better than I ever been. Cairo in his bag, this beat is heaven sent. Back up in my element, new whip, trunk up in the front, I whip an elephant. It's all limo tint, that's how you move when you the president. You assin' off stream, treat him like.
Honestly, just what a lineup. I love this car, I love this car, and now I am starting to love this car even more. And maybe it's just a little bit of stance boy that's left in me, but I'd reckon we could go just a little bit lower. But again, mega shout out to Fortunato for the coilover setup. If I can give you one piece of advice, especially if you own a vehicle like this where the suspension setup from factory is not ideal, find a suspension company that you trust and have them get you set up with a proper suspension setup. But as usual, if you made it this far in the video, you're a real one. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the bell. And on that note, see you in the next video.